So electrolysis of aqueous solutions always confuses people. It's a question about electrolysis. A student investigates the mass of copper produced during the electrolysis of copper chloride, and they give us a diagram on this. First part, which gas is produced at the positive electrode or the anode? So because we're dealing with copper chloride, we're dealing with two types of ions, copper ions, so Cu2+, we've got chloride ions, Cl-. But because this is a solution, it says solution here, it means we also have the ions which are in water. So that's H+ ions and OH- ions. The question is specifically asking about the positive electrode, the anode. So which of these ions will go to the anode? Well, it's going to be one of the negative ions, because those ones are attracted to the positive electrode. We need to decide which one of those are going to go to the positive anode. To do that, you need to think about your electrolysis rules. For aqueous solutions, when you're dealing with negative ions, if a halogen is present in the negative ions, then the halogen goes to the positive electrode. If a halogen is not present, then OH- goes to the positive anode. That's the rule for negative ions in aqueous solution. So here, do we have a halogen? Yes, we do. We've got Cl-, we've got chlorine, which is a group 7 element. So that's a halogen. So that means the halogen will go to the positive anode and it will get discharged. So what you're going to get produced is chlorine gas there. If it wasn't a halogen, so if it was something else, let's say it was oxygen, then it would be the OH- that goes to the anode. And in that case, it's actually oxygen gas that gets produced. Second part of the question, copper is produced at the negative electrode, the cathode. What does this tell you about the reactivity of copper? So for the positive ions, there's another set of rules that you use, which is all to do with reactivity. And the rule is the less reactive metal will always go to the cathode. So you're always going to have H+ because it's a solution. And the other ion is going to be the metal which is in your electrolyte. So the question that we need to answer here is which one is less reactive, copper or hydrogen? If you think back to your reactivity series, copper is less reactive than hydrogen. So copper is the one that's going to go to the cathode, not hydrogen. If you were dealing with something more reactive than hydrogen, so for example, aluminium,